Morning. We're here still at the Hussey Tower in Atmore, Alabama, and we're talking now to Donald Hussey, who is sort of the king of house moving operations here in South Alabama in this particular area. And Donald, you came highly recommended to us by the forester, consulting forester, and I'd like to hear a little bit about how you got into this business and what you've been, some interesting facts of your life.
Well, I got into this in high school. A lot of our schools was consolidating, and they didn't have the money to build new schools, so they moved some of the old buildings together. And a man named Mr. Grady Matwaters, he took us schoolboys, and we moved those schoolhouses, and from there on out, just different ones wanting something done, and just kept going, kept working with houses.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what's the biggest house you've ever moved?
I don't really recall. I guess about the heaviest building we ever moved was about 500 tons.
Wow, that's pretty big. Is that like 2 stories? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 2 stories. Yeah. We've moved from 2-story and 3-story of wood frame buildings. And, we moved from block buildings, brick buildings, concrete floors, all that in them, yeah.
Now I understand you moved to Forest Tower before. Do you have one yourself or something like that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I bought the Victoria Tower, and we moved it. We moved it over to my place, and we're in the process now of getting everything together, getting ready to set it back up.
Yeah. All right. Well, tell us real briefly how you're going to approach this. Maybe we ought to talk to the camera because the microphones are there. Now, you were telling. Go ahead.
We're going to take this tower down, lay it down, but we're going to take off the bottom 40 foot. We'll lay the top 60 foot plus 10 foot of the hatch down, and then we'll go back and get the 40 foot, lay it down, and take it apart. That's how we'll go about it, and we'll put it on dollies to move it up the road.
Yeah, and you were telling me you couldn't take it up the interstate. It would it's 2 blocks too much traffic. Is that right?
No, it's over 16 wide. It's going to be 20 wide. And it'll be 16 and a half tall when we get it down and loaded.
Uh-huh. And you'll go up the county roads to get back up to our place?
We'll go up State Road. We'll go up Highway 21. And we'll go up to 106. And at 106 then we'll hit County Road 7. Go down County Road 7 to your place.
And what about the power lines that, what were you telling me about? They're supposed to be a certain height, but sometimes they get hot and stretch? That's
your drops across there, yes sir. Those drops, they'll vary in height. They're supposed to be 18 foot, my understanding, what they tell us, but they'll vary because of the temperatures, yes sir.
And so what do you do? What's going to happen when you come across one that's lower than you can get under?
Well, it ain't going to be all that low. We'll take a stick. We got these probe sticks, and we'll just pick it up and go on under it and then go on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And let's see, if you're going up the road, obviously, I guess the load is too wide for cars to get by. So how are you setting your convoy up to run?
We'll have a deputy on each end of the building. And as the traffic flow picks up on the rear, we'll pull off and let them by at different places where they've run from to get by on a safe spot.
But you've got the highway locked up as long as you're on it. Nobody's going to be able to get by. Is that right?
No, that's right. We got a permit for what we're doing.
Right. I got you. Yeah. Now, also, we've been watching this thing on TV lately called Mega Movers, I think is what it's called. Mm-hmm. And Donald knows the guys that are involved in that and has supplied equipment to it. One of the things he was telling me is that you would think these companies are independent and they just have their own stuff, but a lot of jobs, I guess, need specialized equipment, and they'll call you and say, Donald, can I use this?
They don't own all the equipment. They call. We help one another.
Yeah.
We help one another. One man couldn't own all the equipment it takes to do some of these jobs.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And I tell you, another thing you were telling me about that I thought was really interesting is Donald was saying that the guys that aren't as advanced as his company are is really don't go get together with the other competitors and go to meetings with them to find out, get new ideas on moving and stuff like that. And that's how they've been able to advance this business down in the Southeast, by learning from each other.
Yes, sir. It's money well spent to go to these seminars. And I learned right off the bat, don't go by yourself. Take your whole crew with you, because what you miss, somebody else may get.
That's right, yeah.
We take our whole crew with us.
Yeah. Well, Donald, we appreciate you working on this project for us, and we're really looking forward to seeing this thing go up. And I understand, once you get it there, do you lay it down on the ground again, and then your son, who runs the refurbishing company, will come in and work on it and get it cleaned up, and then you'll put it back up? Is that how it works?
We're going to leave it loaded till he gets through with it.
You are?
Yeah, we're going to leave it loaded till he gets through with it, because that way he can tilt it the way he needs to tilt it.
Right.
And
I got you.
And then we'll stand it back up.
Yeah. And you're going to pull up the foundation here too, I understand.
Yes, sir.
And just take it and use the same foundation.
Yes, sir. We'll reuse the foundation here. We'll dig out and put it back.
Okay. All right.